intermittent fasting. And it's funny because I've been writing for a long time. I've been blogging for a long time. And as a writer, you often wonder if anybody's reading what you put out there, and you're wondering if anybody's getting anything out of what you put out there. And it's always nice to hear from people. But when I started intermittent fasting, I started hearing from people a lot more. They started contacting me personally and saying, like, what are you doing? How does this work? And I think it's because now, with this world where we're posting pictures online, Facebook, Instagram, people are seeing the results, and they're seeing it in real time, and they're seeing how quickly I've gotten results doing intermittent fasting, so they're all really curious. In this video, I just want to talk about breakfast, because a lot of people, when they hear that I'm fasting, and when they hear that I lost over 30 pounds in 5 months, the first thing they say is, oh, but what are you eating? Because they immediately think that I must be starving myself. And I can tell you, and I can tell everyone, and including my mother and anyone who's concerned about me, I'm not starving myself. In fact, I'm probably eating more, and I'm eating more foods, like taboo foods that I shouldn't be eating, than ever before. Within a couple of weeks of starting intermittent fasting, my gut started healing, and and the inflammation in my body came down, and suddenly I was able to eat a lot of foods that have been on my no-fly list for about 10 years. You know, the no gluten, the no dairy, the no processed food, no bread, no pizza, nothing that tastes good, you know? So actually, I'm eating more now because I don't have as many limitations. In fact, I've gone out to eat now, whereas before it would be easier for me to cook at home because I couldn't really find anything that was healthy option for me out. Now, if somebody says, do you want to go out for pizza? I say, yep. I don't have to look for gluten-free pizza. If somebody says, you want to go out for Chinese food? I say, yep. I say I don't care. Like, as long as I'll find something to eat, because I know what my body wants and I know what my body's capable of, but I'm no longer looking for very, very specific foods, quinoa and kale and all these limited foods that I have to have on my menu that nobody else wants to eat. So I am eating. I just am not eating a lot, and I've actually never really eaten a lot. I've never been a breakfast person. So with intermittent fasting for me, I fast 16 hours, which starts after dinner time. So usually around 6 or 7 o'clock at night, I start my fast, and then I go all night, and then I get up in the morning, and I sometimes, after 15 hours, I open my window. I try to get to 16, but it's usually around 15 to 16 hours, and then I have like an 8-hour window, 7 to 8 hour window of eating, and that works for me. I'm not really a breakfast person, like I said, so it's fine. I tend to have a big lunch. I like to eat in the middle of the day. And then in the evening, I'm not really hungry for a big sit-down dinner, but I might have, if I'm gonna go work out or exercise or walk, I might have a protein shake. If I'm just like a little bit hungry, I might have like leftovers. I might have a sandwich. I might just have like some cheese and crackers or something light. And that actually works for me because I'm just not a big eater anyway. However, people ask me the kinds of things I'm eating, and I'm very basic. I don't make anything fancy schmancy here, but one of the things, like today I woke up and I was a little bit hungry. I usually can wait till like lunch, till like 11 o'clock or 12 to eat, but I was like a little hungry. So I'm like, rather than grab a snack, I'm just gonna have some yogurt and granola. This is a very simple thing for me, and this is gonna fill me enough till 2, 3 o'clock when I get hungry. I might have a snack in between. I might have a piece of dark chocolate or something that I'm craving, but that's about it. And it's just making my life really easy, because it used to be, if I'm trying to eat healthy, I would get up, I'm gonna make eggs, I'm gonna make toast, I'm gonna have to find gluten-free toast, I'm gonna have to prepare something, and I'm gonna have to clean it up, and I'm gonna have to, it's gonna have to be very specific, and it just was a way of life that was very limiting and controlling, and it took all the pleasure and fun out of eating, took all the pleasure and fun out of the day, because I'm immediately waking up saying, oh, what am I gonna eat? Oh my God, what's gonna affect my stomach? What if, all of those things I don't worry about anymore, and it's really freed up a lot of time in my life. It's freed up a lot of space in my brain. It's made me really enjoy food again and not think about food all the time. So I am really a huge proponent and fan of intermittent fasting, which is why I'm going to keep talking about it. I don't make any money off intermittent fasting. There's no plan I'm selling. I guess maybe eventually if people want me to coach them, I could do that. I could be your professional coach or cheerleader. I'm always willing to give people tips for free. Just text me, call me, whatever. But really, I just think it's the way it's changed my life, not just in being able to shed 30 plus pounds in middle age, in the midst of menopause, when I was like, there's no way I'm ever gonna lose all this fat around my belly, because A, I am barely moving. I am in so much pain from Lyme disease and fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue and menopause. that I can't exercise, and now I'm barely eating anyway, and I'm still putting on weight. So I already cut out like sugar and alcohol, and it still wasn't helping. So I think, like, to me, that was the big thing. It works. It changed my body. It's just not the outside is changed. It really changed it from the core and the inside. And it's almost like I could feel my body healing. And that's what intermittent fasting does. It allows your body to heal overnight, for the cells to repair themselves, and for you to kind of like dump all this stuff out of your system that you don't need. And that's, I'll go into more detail about that at some later date, but really the idea is that it's freedom of choice now about what I eat. It's made food way more pleasurable. I feel more energetic. I feel more alive. I feel less stressed and anxious about what I'm putting in my body. And that to me has just been amazing. And it's one of the reasons I'm going to keep talking about intermittent fasting and explaining to people why, yes, you can eat yogurt and granola and it'll be enough, because you'll feel good and I'll leave here and I'll be energized and be ready to get work done or go exercise, and I won't feel tired after a meal. So that's one of the reasons why I love it, and that's why I'm going to keep doing it. And I hope you keep coming back and learning more, because it's really great.